Tencent Music reportedly is going to go out in an IPO, maybe as much as $25 billion, the Wall Street Journal says. This is a big tech IPO right now.
This is, and look, we should note that according to the Wall Street Journal story, at least, this is very early stage. They are what we would call in the industry baking off the banks. So they're just interviewing banks at the moment to say, look, we would like to do this. What would be the right way to line it up? Where should we do it? And it sounds like they're looking at New York as a place to actually to take this thing public. And as you say, look, it follows Spotify, which was a hugely successful IPO, $28 billion market cap now. And Tencent is a versus H&A is a success story. It just goes strength to strength.
But this would be an IPO as opposed to Spotify.
This will be an IPO. This will be a proper IPO.
Yes.
Like a backdoor IPO.
Right.
But it does point out, too, how strong, or maybe potentially we'll see tech IPOs. Like Dropbox had a big, successful IPO. I mean, overall in the U.S., it's about $4 billion so far, up 53% year on year for this quarter. So, you know, if it keeps building on each other, that could be material.
That's true. And look, we have seen the IPO market recover a lot. If you think about, even in the recent past, we had some very unsuccessful IPOs, Blue Apron probably being the most obvious of those, where it created from day one and I think has continued to go down since.
But it's ironic, isn't it, that the VIX is actually back up? Because normally you think you don't want volatility when you go into an IPO. Blue Apron, there was very little volatility. Now we have volatility back up. They're going to take it.
And people are going through the public market exit. But as we said last week, the VIX maybe not having some rigging issues.
Oh my, we're going back to that.
There we go, back on that one.
Boy,
VIX bank and VIX
that's a hot topic. That's a hot topic.